Well, good morning. As you can see, most of the raspberries have been picked. So this is our last picking of raspberries. We've also picked a few blackberries and boysenberries. So we have, about 3/4 of a bucket. And it was worth the effort, but I think that pretty well does the raspberries. So the next thing with the raspberries will be to cut out the old canes and get ready for next year. I think we're going to fertilize them a little bit this year too.
Yeah, good idea. And we've got some stuff to do over on the patio that we'll talk about a few projects, right?
Yeah, let's go take a look and see what you got set up there.
Okay, I'm going to stop by the greenhouse on the way and grab the lavender. We'll need to talk about that.
Okay.
All right, here's the lavender we've been drying for the last few days, weeks rather. It's very dry, it's ready to harvest, so I'll just grab that and take it to the patio.
Al, when you get done with your lavender, I have a little project for the strawberries. I'm having trouble keeping them down into the pots, so I need some staples.
Well, before we go out, and I'll work on the lavender here in a minute, I'll slip over there and I'll make a couple staples for you. I got some wire just inside the garage. I'll grab that on the way over there.
Okay.
Now, as you can see here, sweetheart, I got the lavender out. I grabbed it on the way over here from the raspberry patch, and I've already harvested some, so I'll harvest a little more, kind of show you just how we do this. But that's lavender that's already harvested, and it's really difficult work. I mean, it takes probably several years of training just to learn how to do this. And I hope you understand, folks, that I'm joking. Because what I'm going to do now is let's just hold this right here between my knees. And all you do is just take your hands and kind of work it through the flour and break all those off. And that's what will go into the...
Oh, so you don't keep the stems?
I don't keep the stems, no. You can do with them whatever they want. I don't know. There might be a use for them. We'll have to think about that.
Sure smells good.
Oh boy, that stuff is just absolutely drives me crazy I'll grab some more here. But this will take me several hours to do all this. But boy, oh God, that smells good. Too bad you all can't smell that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to set this aside for a second because what Grechen talked about was some staples. Put that down here.
Last year when I did the berries, I had a couple of them that didn't root because I didn't have them tied against the soil. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish.
Well, what we're going to do is make some staples, and what she needs is small staples, bigger than a fence staple, but more or less like this. These are just some that I've already made. And you'll see how we use those here in a bit. What they're pretty easy to do. We just have some wire that's left over from the supports that we put in the berry patch here a while back. And so let's just get our pliers out here, and we'll identify the length of the side that we want. We want it to be about that length. Yep. And see, we need to have them short enough so that they can go into the pot, but still be able to hold the plant in place. So now I've got that on there. I'll just cut this off.
Well, that seems pretty easy.
It's, again, I had to go to school for this. Well, maybe not.
You're handy.
Joking with you all.
About half handy, I'll keep you.
Okay, good. Well, let's just grab these and head over to the strawberry patch. And what I'm going to do is I'll just give these to you. And I'll meet you over at the patch.
Okay, so I just find a, I gotta get a little closer here. Just find one of these shoots like this that's growing. And then, oh, that one is bent. That's probably not gonna work. I'm gonna have to get rid of that one. Okay, I got one here. See, I was trying to use these little things and they just don't hold it. So I set this down in here and I'll take a staple and push it down. I think I'll use 2.
Oh, okay, and that keeps them in there, and then after they've rooted, you can cut it away from the mother plant, huh?
Yeah.
All right,
Put
well,
a
great.
little dirt in there. Let's see, I need another one for here. Let's see if I can find another one. This berry patch definitely has seen better days. It's time to get rid of these old plants, and here we go. Here's a good one.
Rejuvenate the berry patch, I guess you
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah, let's put it right here in this one. Put a little more dirt in there.
Well, it looks like those staples will work out okay.
I think they're just right.
And we've got a problem over in raised bed number 1. You can tell us about that, Gretch.
Yeah, we had some early spring spinach, and we have really, really enjoyed it. Oh, let's talk about this first.
Okay.
If you remember, we had some broccoli that was in our microgreens, so we decided to let it grow. Well, the problem with broccoli is you get those little green worms in it, and what it is, it's a white butterfly that comes and lays its eggs, and then it hatches and it's these little green worms. So I have put this over the top of the broccoli so that the butterflies can't get to it. Then right here next to it, I've got another batch of beans. I don't know what this is, but it was part of the
microgreens, whatever it is, we're going to
Microgreens.
see what it turns into.
Yeah.
Some kind of a cabbage, something or another.
Yeah, and here's some more greens. This we'll probably chop and put in our salad today. So then we get down to here. Oh, we got some cabbage.
And that's all from the microgreens, that
Yeah.
a few holes eaten in the
Yeah.
leaves and stuff.
This I probably should just pull up. So what I'm trying to do now is make some space for our next batch of beans. So a bunch of this stuff I'm just going to pull up. Now, as you can see, we had some early spinach, and it's now bolted and seeding. So we'll just pull it up too. Boy, that's quite a plant.
Wow. We sure, but there are only about 3 or 4 plants there. We sure had a lot of spinach off of them. My goodness.
Yeah, we have had spinach. Oh, look at,
Boy, that's a radish that went
that's
crazy.
a radish that went
We missed
crazy.
that one. You got
Yeah.
hidden in amongst the
I doubt that
spinach.
it's much good to eat.
I would think that it's probably pretty woody right now.
Yeah. So this will give me all this area, and I'll just plant our next batch of beans in here.
Sounds good.
So this, I think probably this will go in the, what do you think? We put this in the compost?
Sure. Probably need to cut it up a little bit.
I'll just lay it over there and get my nippers. Well, for a small job like this, we generally don't get the chopper out. So we just take our nippers, and if you cut the material up a little bit like this, it will make good compost. You just can't quite put it in whole. But as you can see, we've got a lot of stuff in here that we've been putting in. Coffee grounds and some weeds that I pulled up. And this all makes, and I kind of like some woody, almost woody stuff in here because it's got a little different composition than the really green stuff.
Boy, those burpee nippers are sure good, aren't they, though?
Aren't they great? Yeah. Ooh, that smells good. That probably would have been good to eat, huh? Could have had that for lunch.
I think it would have been a little bit tough.
Probably a little bitter, too.
Yeah.
We've had some pretty hot weather. It doesn't take long to do this, and it just, compost is such a good thing. We try to put as much back into the soil as we can. Well, this I think we'll have this for lunch. What do you think?
Oh, that sounds like a good idea to me.
All right.
Well, that's it for this week, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. See you next week.
Bye-bye.